Hello everybody, it's Anna here again today, and today we are at TRWYN PORTHDINLLAEN, which is here in NEFN on the LLYN Peninsula in North Wales. And TRWYN PORTHDINLLAEN is an Iron Age hillfort which has been dominated by one of the most scenic and stunning clifftop golf courses in the whole world, a setting that is unmatched in the United Kingdom for sure. So come along and join us, you're very welcome. Don't forget, welcome in Welsh is croeso. We're just going to look around this location here, like I said, which is well, basically where TRWYN PORTHDINLLAEN, the Iron Age hillfort, was before this golf course has obscured everything. It's really sad. I think it's so sad that this has happened, but it's fantastic for the golfers because it's one of the best in the world apparently for its clifftop location and views from every hole of the sea. It is stunning. The sea around here has been designated a special area of conservation, and the coastline is an SSSI, which is a site of special scientific interest due to the large variety of sea and bird life that it supports. Now, archaeologists have dated the remains of the TRWYN PORTHDINLLAEN Iron Age hillfort on the headland to the west at around 100 BC, NEFN's earliest known settlers. And though the hillfort dates back to, like I said, 100 BC, it's really hard to find due to this golf course that just dominates the whole place. It is stunning and it's fantastic for the golfers because down at the bottom is the TRWYN, which is apparently one of the most scenic, well, it's in the top 10 scenic beach bars in the world, made famous by David Cameron and his wife Samantha when they visited on Good Friday in 2013. Yes, I forget it. It's around 2012, 2013. You can actually Google that if you're interested. There's photos online. So, and that bar, that famous bar, the TRWYN, used to be a vicarage. Anyway, let's get back to this hillfort. And as Alf and myself walk around this golf course, which is the place right here where we walk in, is the place of the Iron Age hillfort TRWYN PORTHDINLLAEN. The fort is sadly, and it is sad, I think it's so sad that it's obscured by this modern Nefn golf course, but it is compensated for by the magnificent views across the bay and towards the mountains of Archaeologists. This Iron Age settlers certainly knew how to choose their spot, and there was an extensive Iron Age hillfort, like I said, and only now we can see some banks and ditches that remain. Just to say, PORTHDINLLAEN means the harbour of Dinllein. It's hard to imagine looking at these golfers now that as we stood there we were imagining being at this spot at the entrance to a formidable Iron Age hillfort, and on either side there would be a steep-sided ditch nearly 2 meters deep, made to feel even higher with the earth bank on its inside edge, and these are still visible as a shallow hollow and a straight bank running across the golf course. And immediately after the earth bank there would have been a second ditch almost as deep as the first, followed by a high rampart topped with a timber wall. A second, even higher rampart, also topped, can be seen behind the car park. These defences would have been challenging obstacles for an attacking tribe, but as members of a friendly tribe, you would have received a very warm welcome. After walking through the first timber gatehouse, you would have walked through a paddock holding some of the tribe's prized cattle, horses and sheep, and to a second gatehouse at the western edge of the fort. Inside the fort you would have been greeted by the local tribe leader, whose power would be demonstrated by the effort and labour taken to construct such formidable defences as was this. A number of extended families lived in round houses within the fort, but there would be also many other families living in settlements in the surrounding countryside. and the tribal members would use the fort for trading animals and goods and for celebrating special occasions such as feasts and weddings. But in particular, they would see it as the place to go for protection during times of trouble. So there's an awful lot of history here and so much life that went on in this most beautiful place, and they did choose the location well. Well, I think we'll leave it there for today from TRWYN PORTHDINLLAEN INH Hillfort, built on by Nefn Golf Course, one of the most scenic in the world to golf at apparently. And we'll say ta-ta for now, and we'll see you on the next adventure or the next Welsh lesson or the next Welsh history lesson. Don't forget to keep practicing your Welsh because practice makes perfect. Ta-ta for now. Nos da.